I love how these people who don't even know God say things like this when really that's Satan's playbook. I mean, when Jesus was here, he spoke more about hell and wickedness than he did all this goodness around you. Do you realize that? He was really the only one that told people where you were living. And he does protect you. He allows you to stay in this illusion that this world puts on you, when really there's wickedness. But he's in control. But he's the only one that didn't speak like this. Yet these people, the Kirks, all of these people that are up to no good, say the opposite of what Jesus did. So when she sits here and she talks about, that consuming evil, that's what you'll manifest. Jesus told us where we were living, Erica. Don't you know Jesus? Or is it likely more that you follow another God? That truly has been the greatest trick, in my opinion, that Satan has played, is to get you to, oh no, it's your perception of things. Then how do you explain Jesus? I mean, did he do it? He said to, take heart in him. He's overcome the world, and, you will find peace in him. But he came out and said, where you can find good, hang on to it, because there won't be a lot of it. Am I saying that because I want to make people down and upset? No, what you're to do is look to God. That is where your joy will be. There is something beyond this. God is purging this. This world does not want to accept, and there's all these wicked people online, bots, whatever accounts they are, okay, that they do not want to accept the fact that both Candace and Erica are just up to no good. So was Charlie. This was, at the end of the day, it's always been about wanting to take down America. If you think about it from the globalist viewpoint, they have the other countries under control. They can get them, they have them to fall in line. It's America that's always been the one they've been trying to take down. They tried to do it through JFK. God purged JFK out. RFK too. I know that this world doesn't like it. It doesn't like that. It's even hard for me to say it. But again, I do God's will. I don't say it because I'm getting paid to, okay? I'm the one person not saying what everybody else is saying. I'm telling you that God purged evil from your sight. What Charlie Kirk was doing was so wicked that he wanted to take us back to the days of the noble Roman Empire. The nobles, the elites. The same elites that keep carrying on. He wanted to take us even further. And yet God had made this progress with bringing women up, being able to have rights. And then this is how much damage he did, okay? So I take these comments down all the time because they're just ridiculous. So I had said part of what was so dangerous and irresponsible of the Kirks was telling young women to submit to their husband. Because many traffickers will literally play as a godly man. And this isn't to scare people. I'm just saying there's a reason God wanted you to submit to him. And you were not to have a divided loyalty between your husband and God. Yet, when you do that, when you convince women of that, and there's women that then don't go to school and just look for a husband, because that's what the Kirks would tell people, then that's a woman that if she were to be trafficked or her husband has a debt, the husband will use the woman to pay off the debt, exploit them. So when you're putting in their minds to be submissive, you're wicked. And yet, because I had posted a short video about that, this person came along and wrote, "This is not what it means. By far, this is not what it means. The submission is letting the man be a man. Lead the household. Women is to love, support, and guide her husband and household in the right direction. Work as a team." Trafficking is not submission, it's bullying and violence. No, it's submission too. Like, this is how stupid, because this is what Charlie Kirk was creating, was this mindset. This is why God purged him. Because we cannot go that far back. And he had so much influence, his heart wasn't willing to change, and God purged him. But this idea that that's teamwork, no, that's you telling a woman this is their role. You cannot come into men, you cannot come into union with God until you're willing to accept the fact that women need to be at equal status with you. And people like Charlie Kirk, they know they serve wickedness. They know they don't want to serve God. So they want to keep us all under the wicked system. So they push this bullshit that women's place is in the home. That's women's place is supporting their husband. No, if you want a team, you are both to support each other. Not this is your role, you take care of the house. Stop it. Stop it. No, Jesus. Charlie Kirk did not do the will of Jesus. He did the will of wicked. He did the will of greed and power. And unfortunately, that power and greed, you see it playing out in Candace. You see it playing out in Erica. And God is elevating them. He is. He's elevating them. And every time he starts to elevate them, he will then highlight them, and he will tear them down. He may not go to the links like with Charlie Kirk, but when they're that influential and they're planning to run him in 2028, God, that's what the enemies to this country, even the ones that are in this country, don't understand, is that every time you try to get close to that taking over, God is you are an idiot. God will not allow you to do it. He will take you out, even if this whole world wants to run around and put you on a damn pedestal. You will not get far. And when you keep thinking that you will, you just show what an idiot you are. Like, who wants to, it's mind-blowing to me. Like, even these White House staffers who I can't stand, okay? They were all Charlie Kirk picked. There was a whole article about that. Trump's highlighting them. Put it this way, even if the Trumps really did like Kirk, and I think they just highlighted him. Okay, I do. Because Trump never needed Kirk. Trump can get elected without that. He could have. Okay? They just always want to take his thunder that belongs to him away from him. That's what they always do. So, but everything he was doing is because they're all afraid of Donald Trump. And what's really stupid is these White House staffers. I don't know if they literally think we're just going to keep this under control. Trump will be gone. And you have no idea who you're dealing with. Susie Wiles. There's so many looks like that of her. It's like, get used to that look, Susie Wiles. You have no idea who you're dealing with. You people are stupid. You are so stupid. You should have learned something from what happened to Kirk. I'm not saying that as a threat. I'm saying that as God was judging. Do you not know who you're dealing with? You don't. Why? Because God's placed a delusion on you. And not even your cold-hearted self is going to be able to bail you out of this one. The only thing that can possibly save you at this point is you better turn to the rightful God. But see, I think if God places the delusion on them, they just keep heading down their track. They think they've got this all under control. There's a reason when God purges evil from your midst or humbles somebody that's in we're talking big political positions or influence. It's so that you know that he's watching out for you. These people didn't get the message about that God watches out for us. And just so people realize, Susie Wiles' dad was Pat Summerall, the NFL commentator for years, but we don't know who her brothers are. It's all a lie.